Hello my crafty friends, welcome back to Cardz TV. This is Mary, and today we're going to make a quick but cute little Mother's Day card using Create a Critter 2 and Elegant Edges. And for our papers, we'll use some from this Cosmo Cricut mini deck. This one's called T for 2. It's got some gorgeous papers in there. And one of my favorites, this one is from Simple Stories, and it's called Summer Fresh, and I use this one a lot. And several of you had asked me where I got this one. You can get this over at the Royal Castle shop on Facebook. That's the Scrapbooking Queens shop on Facebook. I'll give you a link. Just go over and ask to be invited into the group and shop till you drop, guys. Teresa's got some wonderful things over there. Great things. So check that out. And for our stamp set, we'll be using one of mine, which is Cardz TV Mother's Day. And there's several on here. I couldn't decide which to use, but I think today we're going to use I'm So Blessed to Have You as My Mom. I'll get this out of the way and we'll get started on our card. We've got a craft card base, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, a standard A2 size card. And we're going to layer some really pretty medium blue on top of this, and this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'll add this with my ATG gun. I love that blue. It's so pretty. Now we've got another blue mat. This is a light blue, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, and I've already got some adhesive on this, so we'll go ahead and add this. I really like the way this medium blue makes the light blue stand out from that craft cardstock. Now I wanted to add more layers, but I didn't want to do just standard size mats. So I took some more of the medium blue and I cut 2 pieces at 1 7/8 inches by 3 5/8, and then on top of that I put some of this really cute flowered cardstock, and this is from the Simple Stories 6 by 6 paper pad. I love that. It's got all these beautiful flowers in there. And I cut this at 1 3/4 by 3 1/2. I've layered these together, and I'm going to put these right here and get them spaced evenly and get these adhered down. And then I wanted another piece to go down here, so I took some more of that medium blue and cut a border, and my blue border is 1 1/4 by 3 7/8, and then this pretty yellow print with a tiny little bit of blue in there came from that Cosmo Cricut stack, and I cut this at 1 1/8 by 3 3/4. I took some Memento Tuxedo black ink and went ahead and stamped my sentiment on here. I'm so blessed to have you as my mom. And I'm going to add that right down here. And this really gives a different look to our card. So I'll grab my ATG gun and get these put down, and then I'll show you what's going on here from our Cricut cartridges. It's so cute. We're all ready for our embellishments. And in the Create a Critter cartridge on page 44, this is a page that has these cute little birds on here and some flowers, and this is for Mother's Day. Well, I just love this little bluebird right here. I'm calling that the bluebird of happiness. But I love that he's holding a flower in his mouth, and I thought that would be perfect with this cute flowered paper. So I cut my little bird out right here. The base is out of brown. Here he is. Isn't he sweet? I love him. The base is out of brown, and then the top layer is the light blue, and I cut his wing and his beak out of the medium blue, and I cut the flower twice. I cut it once out of green and once out of pink because I wanted a green stem, and then I just took the one that I cut out of pink and snipped the flower off the top and put that in his little beak and added a button, and I cut the little bird and the flower and everything out at 2 1/4 inches, and I did take one piece of foam tape and popped his little wing up right there so it stands out. But I think he's adorable. And I did ink around him with some Tim Holtz Broken China blue ink, and I think that really makes him stand out. Now I wanted a base for him, so I went to the Elegant Edges cartridge, and on page 23 I cut this pretty scalloped oval, and I cut this out at 3 1/4 inches out of some white cardstock, and here it is. And I used my Big Shot and a Cuttlebug folder. This is Swiss Dots, and ran that through. I really like that. I've got this on 2 thicknesses of foam tape, and I'm going to put that right there. And I've got my little bird on 1 thickness of foam tape, and he's going right here. And I just had to add another flower, because when we think of Mother's Day, we always think of giving our moms flowers and just letting them know how much we love and appreciate them. So I went back to the Create a Critter 2 cartridge, and on that same page with the little bird, right over here under Accessory, there's a flower base, and then here's the top for the flower. It's even got little stitching around it, and then a hole in the center. Well, I cut both of these out of pink, and I cut them at 2 1/4 inches. I've layered those together, and I've inked around this flower and also the one that the little bird is holding with some fired brick, and that just helps the petals stand out. And I've kind of curved the petals up just a little bit, and I added a white button to the center of that. This is on 1 thickness of foam tape, and I'm just going to add that right down here. And I think that just turns out so cute and so sweet. So let me get this all adhered down, and we'll come back and take one last look at this cute little Mother's Day card. Here's my finished Mother's Day card. I just love this little bluebird. I think he's so cute, and he really stands out against this white mat, and it all just ties together with the bird and the flowers, and I think it makes a very sweet Mother's Day card. We don't have much time left, do we, guys? Mother's Day will be here next weekend, so we better get busy. Thank you so much for watching today and always being so kind with your comments. I'll see you again soon. Bye now.